Hello, this is John with Kenpo Buki Senjutsu. I either have or I'm going to talk about initial movement and how important that is to KBS. What I really want to go over now is the why. Why do you need initial movement? Well, typically a fight of any kind, as you saw when you well, if you're older like I am and you used to watch Batman series, when anybody ever came to throw a punch, they would pull back and then you would see them punch. A lot of cowboy movies had the similar kind of thing. Well, that's called telegraphing. You do not want to telegraph kicks or punches, especially the initial kick or punch, because that's what's going to help you bridge the distance to get close enough to continue damage to the person to stop the altercation. And you're only using this in extreme self-defense where your life's at risk. Anything less than that, walk away. You shouldn't be able to walk away. You might try walking away anyway, but if they're trying to kill you, or you think they're trying to kill you, you probably have to do something about it if there's no escape path. So getting back to the concept of initial movement, the reason it's so important is you have to be able to get in there and get the first shot. Why do you need initial movement? Everybody else fighting you isn't going to have initial movement. I know only about 50% of the black belts that I know that have learned this concept don't use it. And I have to wonder, well, do they not use it because they never really got good at it, or they just don't see the advantage? But even people that say they know how to use initial movement, oftentimes they'll use timing. They'll wait for somebody to swing at them and then they'll come in and hit them, and not using initial movement, but they hit them right away and they'll think they're using initial movement. Well, we don't want to depend on anybody's mistakes to win fights. Not so much sport, but real fights. We don't want to depend on anything going wrong. We want to depend on ourselves, not on the other party. So if you have somebody in a dark alley attacking you, you don't really know what's going on yet, and you have to defend yourself, you're up against a wall, you might start out with initial movement with an eye shot. You know, follow up with a half fist, whatever you have to do, push out of there, get out of there, look around for other opponents. But initial movement is what's going to allow you to do this. That's why we have to get good at initial movement. So I really wanted to follow on about how to throw initial movement with why do you need it so badly. Anyway, this is John with KBS signing off for this particular concept of why do we need initial movement. Till the next time, thank you.